And hello YouTube, and welcome back to another episode of the Zone TV Movie Entertainment with your Gotham Season 3 Episode 13 Smile Like You Mean It episode review. Now this episode was what I like to also call it a Joker heavy episode. This episode literally focused on the Joker. Well, I mean, obviously he's not really the Joker because there's no Batman in this, but they really had Easter egg after Easter egg after Easter egg of nothing but Joker stuff, from the beginning playing card to, and I'll get to this in a moment, to a certain scene where the Joker looks like the Joker. It was crazy. So this episode starts off with basically Jerome's followers. One of the men who's really take charge for the whole following of Jerome. He decides to break into a warehouse and take his body, and he's figured out a way to bring people back to life, and he decides he wants to bring back Jerome so that way he can influence Gotham like he used to do before he died. So he decides to do that, and of course he does, but when he accidentally tries to bring him back to life, it doesn't work. Now he thinks that he's gonna be in trouble because he feels like the followers will stop believing in Jerome and stop believing in him. So what this guy does, he makes the biggest mistake in his life. He literally cuts off Jerome's face and wears it like a mask so that way people could think that Jerome is back and believe in the cause again. And then he thinks, oh, everything's gonna be great. The cops won't be able to find him. Obviously, he can do what he wants. And then, of course, Jerome actually comes back to life. And first of all, Jerome has no face. Okay, so what he does the classic Joker style thing that Joker did in the comics. He literally wraps up bandages over his face, and dude looks like the Joker. I'm talking about this whole episode. He looked like the Joker, and it was creepy. It was awesome. I mean, these people really worshipped Jerome, like they worship Satan. It was like one of those cults, like there are people out there who worship Satan and obviously like that, but these guys took it to like an extreme level. They would do anything to protect one another. They would do anything to protect his legacy. And Jim Gordon and the team had us, basically, they didn't even know who to trust because even people in their own police department were part of this, cult. And it was chaotic. It was crazy. And while that was all happening, you have the Penguin doing his thing, finding out that a couple of mob bosses from other districts are trying to get rid of him because they say that they kidnapped the Riddler, and obviously the Riddler is just tricking Enigma into tricking the Penguin, to believe all this is happening, and he's gone crazy, and it's basically Enigma's plan to just basically ruin the Penguin's career as mayor, as king of Gotham. And yeah, he really wants to get him back for what happened to Isabella. So yeah, that was pretty insane. And while that's all happening too, you got the situation with Selena Kyle's mother coming into town and trying to scam out money from Bruce Wayne. And Selena gets mad, and then she has a fight with Bruce. And you do see that little, like another Easter egg here and there, like how you see their chemistry, how they fight each other, but secretly they still in love. Just like how Catwoman and Batman always are with each other. There are moments that Catwoman wants to kill Batman, and then there are moments she loves him, just like how in the comics. It just felt like that. I was like, really, this episode felt like a lot of Easter eggs of all different kind of Batman lore. It was just crazy good. What I didn't like about the episode, I don't know. It's hard to say what I didn't like about the episode because honestly, this episode really was fun. I just wish it was longer. I wish this could have been like a 2-hour finale. It would have been a lot better, but next week's episode is going to continue with the Joker storyline, so that's going to be cool. But this could have been a little bit longer, but I still enjoyed it for what it was. And oh, by the way, Lee Tompkins is still upset with Jim, so yeah, I don't know if that's ever going to have to be fixed. So there you go. But like I said, this episode was fun. A lot of great Easter eggs in here, especially with the Joker stuff. It was crazy. There are a lot of things you cannot do to the Joker. Cannot, take his act, Any type of jokes you want to do it in your own thing. Don't try to copy the Joker. 2, don't mess with his legacy. And 3, don't ever take off his face, because honestly this guy will hunt you down and kill you and your family and make you smile, and he'll make a joke out of it. The Joker's insane, okay? And if this episode is supposed to say that he's supposed to be the Joker, they did a really good job here, because honestly, I didn't expect this to be like this. This episode felt like the Killing Joke meets the Death in the Family kind of crossover into one episode. So that's why it was so cool. I really enjoyed this episode. I thought it was brilliant on all levels. And I'm just curious on what the heck is going to happen next week. Because I think next week Jerome is going to try to kill Bruce again. So, I don't know what's going to happen there. Gotta find out till next week, because that next week is the winter finale. So, sad. Yeah, gonna have to wait a couple months for it to come back. Maybe April. But, what can you do? Anyway, leave a comment below. Let me know what you guys thought about the episode, if you've seen it. Personally, it's my favorite episode of the season so far, so I can't wait to see more. I really like Gotham. It's a great show. So thank you, and have a good day.